What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to When Moon Trading. I'm a little bit late. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Um, let's just do this. I'm just gonna rip off the band-aid. We got some good and bad news, okay? And like anytime you're confronted with this, you always have to pick the bad news first. So here's what we're gonna do. If you've been following along, I've been trying to do a $1,000 or $100,000 challenge by the end of the year. And so far so good. If you've been keeping up on my videos, I've been rocking it. I've been doing pretty well. I've made one or two bad trades here and there, um, until this week. I'm laughing to keep me from crying. So I did a really bad trade this week, and I'm gonna go over it right now. Okay, and then we'll get to the good news. So first things first. So this is what it looks like. This is where we left off here. This is where we started our week here on the 20th. We started off with a almost $1,100 win, a couple small wins, $440 win, and two small losses, okay? That was the start of last week. I'm not going to show what happened next until, in a few minutes here. So here's what happened, okay? Back when we were over here. Now, I've said this multiple times, and even though I say it, I'm a fucking human, and I still make mistakes, and I know better. And this is going to be a good lesson. If you guys are struggling with trading, if you're taking bad trades and you're, this will be a good lesson, okay? And some of you will be like, I knew he couldn't do it, or he's going to fail by next week or something. Hey, let's throw some bets in. It's looking good. So we're back over here, okay? And I don't know why. I just entered my entire account on 25x leverage, like 70K. Actually, right up here. You know what it was? When we came down here, my order didn't get filled. And when I came back to the computer, I was like, well, fuck. And I was looking at the order flow. I thought we were going to come up here to like 71K. And I entered along on one of these cancels here. It was at like 70,000. It was like 69.9 something, okay? Like right here. Okay? And instantly I was up over $800. Right? I didn't take profit. I didn't set a stop loss. 25x leverage. Remember that. Well, look what happened. Like a fucking idiot, I stayed in this trade all the way during this dip. During this dip, guys, I had to sell my Miro spot, right, which I bought at 20 cents. So I missed out on its pump it's had, to add to margin so I didn't get liquidated. I came within $300 of losing $6,000, okay? Because I'm a fucking idiot and I entered a trade for no reason. There was no reason. No reason to be in this trade. None. Why would I enter here? Zero reason. Just, I don't know. I just did. Cockiness. I don't know. I came within $300 of getting liquidated for everything. And, then we started trading sideways. And at this point, I'm down like $300 in funding fees. And then we come to yesterday, right? And we're back over my entry. And this is a fucking, please listen to what I'm about to say. This is a good lesson for everybody. So I'm on the road during the week. I work, right? And we had just pumped up to like 70,700, like I said, and I was up, $600, $700, $800 again in the same trade that I've been in since back here. Again, I didn't close my trade. I didn't take profit. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, now we're pumping. Now we're pumping. Mistake number one, emotion. And then we start rolling around a little bit here, and it was around 70,200. Okay, while I'm at work, I'm on the road, and I know where I'm going. I'm entering an area where I have zero cell reception. Okay. I'm in the boonies. I'm in the fucking mountains. I know I have zero cell reception for at least 2 hours. Okay? And I'm pulled over and I'm looking at my chart and I'm saying to myself, close the trade, close the trade, close the trade. I need to close the trade now. I need to close the trade now. A, because we went up so fast, I would not be surprised to see it roll back over and fill some of this. But not only that, I'd been basically minus, $3,000 for an entire week, right? So at this point I should have just got out, and I didn't get out. Right? And sure enough, I came back into cell reception. We were like over here or something, and I was down $1,000 or whatever again. And then the Mt. Gox news came out that Bitcoin is moving from Mt. Gox, and then the market just shit itself. Right? We broke through here. We had a bit of support here. This was what I was watching, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. At this point, I deserve to lose. Okay? I just want to make that very clear. At this point, I have conceded. I said, you know what? I fucked up. I made a mistake. At this point, if this breaks this trend line here, see some support here. I thought we supported, and then we bounced off here. And I said, if we break below this, I'm just going to get out of my trade. All right? I lost $3,000. I lost $3,000 by being an idiot, by entering a trade for no reason on leverage. I have no excuse using 25x leverage. I said at the start of this challenge I would only use 10x leverage for Bitcoin, right? 10, 15 sometimes, but 25x leverage for my entire account is just fucking stupid. And I ate it. I said screw it. I closed it. It was like minus 2,600 plus the fees. And we're looking at $3,000, right? So that's the bad news. Now to the good news and annoying news. I set up all these strategies. Okay, look at all these strategies on the side here. Starting from here, so sub 4, sub 5. So I've made a bunch of sub accounts. Sub 8. I've made up to 8 sub accounts on 2bit because they don't have it set up for BitGet yet. For these bots, and they're not working properly. So that's why all week now I've been kind of quiet. I've been trying to figure these out, trying to get them to work, because the last thing I want to do now is enter a trade for no reason emotionally, right? I want the bots to do the work. So let's go over the good news, and then I'll just show you some of the bots, and then we'll just wrap this up, right? So the good news is this. Let's go to my portfolio. All right, and drum roll, please. And this is where we ended the week last week, at about 28.38. So I lost about $1,400 last week, okay, for minus 33% portfolio loss, which is huge. That sucks. That really fucking sucks. And I feel, you know what? I'm glad this happened. I'm glad this happened because I deserve to lose that. And in 2 months' time, hopefully, if we don't make any mistakes like this again, we won't even remember this, right? But the good news is this, guys. The good news is this. If you remember, I started with $868, which is about 1,100 Canadian, and I needed 13.5% a week for the rest of the year to get up to about $100,000. This is an American. I'm in Canadian, so it's about $105,000 Canadian. Okay. So as of right now, we are smashing it. Our expected, if we're following 13.5% a week, is about 1440, and we're sitting at 2840. Right. Despite this huge loss, and it's a huge loss, and it sucks, we're still up 226% from where we started in a month. This is our first month. 226% in a month is insane. It's absolutely insane, right? And we're up almost 100% ahead of where we're supposed to be at this point. So that's the good news. All right, guys? It is what it is. Say no more. We move on. Don't chase losses. It sucks. It is what it is, okay? Hopefully the guys learned something. So what I've done is I've made 8 sub-accounts so far, because I'm trying to get all of these bots on all these different strategies set up. It's being a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm working with some of the guys on the back end to get this to work, so hopefully it won't take too much longer. And so I kind of just spread, for now, this is going to change, but on my main account, I'm in a long right now from pretty much the bottom here. And then my sub-accounts, I just spread about $200 to each of them. So these ones are active, so sub 1, 2, 3, and 4. These actually are sub 1, 2, and 3. These actually have bots that are working right now, and I'll show you those quickly. And that are these ones. And this one is actually really nice. This hasn't taken a trade yet, but its backtest is insane. Okay. It's only a 49 win percentage, really? Well, 2,000% profit. I thought it was a higher win percentage than that. That's disappointing. These are the last couple trades, right? So it actually looks really nice. It's had quite a few wins in a row. And then, yeah, here has a few losses. But so this one hasn't hit a trade yet. This Rune one is absolutely killing it. I think I showed this last week. Same thing. It's about a 50% win rate. 180,000% over 3 years. That's insane. And you look at the equity curve since it's been uploaded on site, see all the trades. So this one is active. It's taken a few trades. Okay. But I kind of just reset the account. I originally had like 300 and it made me $100 and I just took it back down to 2. And then this one is just kind of a for fun one. I set this on 3x leverage, and this is a 5-minute strategy on whiff. All right, 52 win percentage. I personally, I'm waiting for a lot of my strategies to be uploaded to this site. I'm waiting for all these. I sent all these in, so hopefully they're uploaded to this site. You can see my bots currently because I want to trade my strategies. I don't really like some of these other strategies that I'm showing, like 52 win percentage. Like, sure, it's profitable over the long run, but I'm like a 70% win kind of guy. You know what I mean? I want more. So this is the site right now. I'm still waiting for my stuff to be uploaded. Hopefully it's coming soon. And more importantly, I'm doing this to get away from the emotion, right? I just get away from the 25x leverage. I want to go to work. I don't want to have to look at my phone. I want bots working in the background. So that's my goal. All of my sub accounts right now are in longs. I kind of just went one by one this morning, and I long this. As you can see, we have bullish divergences up the yin yang here. This was yesterday. Okay, the beautiful bullish divergence here, and another one today. Look at this with a golden little buy zone there. It's on the 15-minute. And you could have taken profit on this, but like the trades I'm in right now, I'm looking at short term, I'm looking at about 68.3, 68.4. And even higher term, I'm taking it from the top here. Okay. At around 69.2. So those are my take profits that I'm looking at right now. I think we go up. I'm looking at the order flow right now on the other screen. We got a big block at around 68.8, right? So I think we pump up a little bit here. A little bit of Bitcoin. Let's have a look here. I don't like using trend lines at all, guys. But if I were to zoom out a little bit here, I just added some lines. A lot of people do this. I'm not really a trend line guy, but you can see we're kind of, we're just consolidating right now, just going sideways. But we've made a lower high, but we're still maintaining higher lows for now in this trend. Overall, though, in the bigger picture, we're making lower highs right now. It's hard to say. But on the 4-hour here, we got this uptrend. We're kind of at the breaking point. This could go either way. If this drops below, we could very likely see at least down in this area 60,000. Take out the liquidity around 60K, and if that fails, then we're looking at like 57K, right? So hopefully that doesn't happen. But right now, I think we break out of this. I think we're bullish. And yeah, just an example of one of my trades one of my strategies that didn't trigger. This had 2 wins. I started around here, so that kind of pisses me off. But that's about it, boys. That's about it. So we're still on pace. Listen, we're still good. We're still hanging in there. What else did I enter? I entered an Ethereum long at the bottom here. This was from a couple hours ago, but I think the price is still around what it is there, 3,700, right? Yeah, 37.81. So we're still in all these longs. I'm in a ton of Bitcoin longs and Ethereum longs from, like I said, from this low earlier today, from this little dippy do, and I'm looking to take profit soon. So that's it. That's all. Like I said, no stress. We're still up. We're still, we're still up what? 828. We're still up $2,000 in a month, guys. $2,000 in a month, starting with 868. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment. I'm gonna try to update this more frequently. I'm going camping this weekend, so hopefully Sunday I can update it. I'm not gonna have a lot of trades. Like right now, I'm up like $200 or $300, but I'm not gonna be trading a lot because I'm focusing on getting all these fucking bots to work. Right. That's it. That's all. Love you all. And that's, yeah. Ciao.